What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders Awakened. There is no doubt if you have progressed into Massacre Survival that you are farming up the bosses right now. No difference with the Demon Lord. We are all going to have to do the Demon Lord literally about 1,000,000 times. So what's the best way to do it? Well, as you get yourself decked out, you're going to want to run it faster and faster. I've got another really awesome speedrun build here on Alchemical Labs from Aramir over on the build planner. That's Fall Guys main. I will put a link to it down in the description below, but let's get it. And here we go. We're going to start off right here on the Apprentice, and we're going to quickly stack up 6 DSTs. Now, the objective here is to get this map down to about 13 minutes. Aramir actually has a sub 12-minute run on this map, which that's just crazy. Crazy fast. That is a whole lot of runs per hour, and if you're grinding and doing the speed farm, you know exactly how valuable that can be. We're going to go ahead and enclose these DSTs in with a little reflect action, and we should be all done with the Apprentice there on that side of the map. Now, we do want to get a gas trap in up front, just to give a little crowd control here. And then here in our main stack, we are going to have an Inferno trap. Directly in front of that, we're going to go ahead and go with a Thunder Spike and a Healing Aura. Now, one thing that I find easier here with the Aura stacks is if you do them side by side and not right on top of each other, it makes it way easier to repair, and we are going to have to do some repairs. There is just no doubt about it. We're going to wrap it all up with a Reflect Beam for a little bit of protection versus all of those spiders, and then we'll throw down a Buff Beam right in front just to tie it all together. Let's go ahead and throw all our upgrades into that. We'll quickly swap over to a Squire, and we're going with a Squire with a Striking Gemstone. Striking, of course, is going to be available from the Summit map on Campaign or Survival, and it is going to be a gemstone that gives your defenses a range boost. Now, what's the 4 defenses we're hitting here? Well, we're hitting the Inferno and these 3 auras. So, yeah. We got aura coverage all the way up to the spawns on every single spawn, just because these auras are so big with this Striking Gemstone on top of it. Now, with that in mind, you're going to wonder the stats. There's only one real stat requirement, and that is have at least 4,500 range on your traps and auras. Now, obviously, you're going to want to be in Massacre gear. You're not going to roll in here and do this with super low stats with Nightmare quality gear. If you're speed farming, then you are already strong enough to get this map done. It's just going to be a little bit more efficient if you have at least 4,500 range there. So we're just basically waiting for the ogres to come in. When the ogres come in, we're going to snag them all and just drag them all in here to the middle. Let's just piss them off and get them to come this way. Just give them a little tickle. It doesn't take much to get these ogres over into your general vicinity. So once we give all 3 ogres there a little tickle, we are just going to go ahead and kind of tank them out right here. And just let them die. No sense of urgency. Well, I mean, there is a sense of urgency. We want them to die quick, because we want the wave to go quick, but, you know, there's still a lot of mobs to come, so I'm not sweating it too much. You are standing right on top of your auras, and as you see, that Strength Drain aura burning like crazy. It's because they're covering the whole map. So they are going to eat up charges, there's just no doubt. You're going to want to keep repairs going on those auras the whole time. Now, the worst thing that can happen to you is a physical ogre, as you see right there, as they're just going to take you a long time to kill with the DSTs. However, that Thunder Spike trap certainly helps out against those guys. The higher you get your DSTs jacked up by the end of the map, the quicker the Demon Lord's going to burn. So definitely get upgrades into your DSTs. You can even throw upgrades on these first and then hit the auras later. I like to usually hit the auras first, just, you know, my personal preference. No wrong answer there, though. Just get stuff upgraded And you know what you need upgraded. You want the stuff that's hitting hard. So let's go ahead and get back into the middle. Let's not waste any time and just fire up the next round. That Thunder Spike trap is going to do a lot of work too. So I do want to get some upgrades onto it as well. We got another Physical Siren, which is just a travesty, and a Fire Siren. Now hopefully those two sirens are gone before the ogres come out. We'll have to see how that goes. Keeping an eye on our Auras here, though. You know, you're standing on top of them, so there is zero challenge with getting them all healed up. That is for sure. We see Poison Sirens. That's actually perfect. Although it ruins my CC, stuff is going to get wrecked so quick. I'm not really sweating whether or not they can be crowd controlled. Anything but physical. Physical is going to slow you down. And, of course, the objective here is speed. So we just want to go as quick as we can. And perfect. Here comes the ogres. And what? All the sirens are gone, right? Awesome. So, once again, give them a little tickle. Bring them all into the middle. And then just let your DSTs just destroy. Now, of course, you can help things out as you don't have anything else that you're spending your mana on. Oh, we did get physical immunes right at the end. Look at that. Talk about terrible, terrible luck. But we're still going to have a decent time here, as this map is running pretty quick. We did get a lot of damage in on these ogres, too, before those Fizzy Sirens showed up to rain on the parade here. RNG as a difficulty modifier in Massacre Survival, y'all. We got one more physical ogre. Of course, I could do this without recording all night long and not see any physical sirens, but as soon as you hit that record button, it drags it all out. We're still getting it done here. That Thunder Spike is going to help out quite a bit, so we'll let it have its way there. And ogre down. We're down to, what, 200 mobs? We actually have more ogres. I think I might just go get that ogre. Let's do it. Let's just go smack this guy right in the face and show him what's up here. DSTs will give us a little help. And that ogre is down. So once again, rinse and repeat. We are at low mob counts, so we are grabbing mana, and we're going to sink all this mana directly into those DSTs and just let this last 100 mobs just kind of burn off at their leisure. I was pretty stoked when I saw he got that sub 12-minute run. That's just really quick. I mean, that's 5 runs an hour. Getting 5 potential godly rock drops per hour is just good stuff. No doubt about it. I'm going to put that last 600 into the Thunder Spike. Let's make sure our Speedy is on the right defense. It's on the Thunder Spike right now. Come back. And there it did. So let's get it started here. Wave 25, and it's still just a rinse and repeat. But of course, you know, there is more physical sirens. Just because that's how RNG works, it hates all of us. Not just me. It hates you too, I assure you. RNG stinks. But, at the same note, without RNG, we don't have super high quality, awesome loot. So, you know, it's one of those things we just have to deal with. They're burning down quick. 2,200 mobs left. I do want to just make sure I've got these auras good and squared away, as we will have the ogres rolling out here in just a moment. Come on out, little ogres. Come get yours. There comes the first one. Looks like it's already taken a few shots, so that's a good thing. And another one up top. Burn away, ogres. I am not complaining one bit. What else we have? Looks like just those guys for right now. A little physical siren. Give them a little kiss and bring them on over. We got one more. A lot of times they'll actually come right to you without you actually becoming aggressive on them. So it's just easy to get the ogres to you. At first look, I thought, oh man, well, having some walls in here would be a big deal. It would really help things out, but you just really don't need them. The Squire is your wall. There is no doubt there. And ideally, we are going to get the boss burned, hopefully, quicker than the ogres get to us. But if we have to, during the boss wave, we will just tank it out on the boss and drag those ogres into the center. I'm going to let a couple more mobs burn, or a couple hundred more mobs burn, I should say, before I go ahead and do a mana roundup. And then this time, I think I'm just going to drop it just right on top of that Thunder Spike there. See, Ogre down. It's down to 300. We'll let it get to 200. Yeah, close enough. Let's go ahead and grab all of this juice that's laying around. We got an Ogre there, huh? We'll take care of that guy as well. I missed on the old circular slice. A big old fail right there. We do have 2,600 though. Let's go ahead and dump it into that right now. Our Ogre actually evaporated due to the DSTs. The DSTs are the real deal. No doubt about it. They are just going to wreck the faces. Let's see. We got enough for a Strength Drain upgrade too. We'll go ahead and hit that there. And we are, what, 30 mobs away from boss time. I think this is going to be a 13-minute run. It kind of feels like it's moving along quickly. I did get those physical ogres, which slow things down, but I'm pretty confident this one will still come in the 13-minute mark. We will have to see here. This wait for the boss to come doesn't help, of course, but it's unavoidable. And then, of course, when the boss gets here, it's just time to assume the position. So get your right clicks on, y'all. Get that blocking action going. And let the DSTs and the Thunder Spike do literally all of the work. So I'm even going to sit here just in the fire. No big deal. We are blocking it all out. And we're just going to watch the Demon Lord burn. Down to what? 400 million almost? Yeah, 400 million before he even flies to me. So pretty good stuff there. And you see, the DSTs and that Thunder Spike are just putting work in. Now, the Thunder Spike, of course, is single target, so it's going to hit spiders, it's going to hit the Delphs, it's going to hit all kinds of randomness, but it's also going to hit the Demon Lord when his turn comes up in the rotation, and it does hit hard, so it's definitely a super nice addition to getting this bad boy burned down quick. So we're at the halfway mark now, still just right-clicking it out, stinging it in the fire. This is the one situation in any video game where it is okay to stand in the fire. Go ahead and kick it. Chillax it out. The right-click game is strong on the Squire right now. We will take it as long as it is. So, Blockaliciousness. Here comes the Ogre. We didn't get the boss killed before the Ogre got here, but without even hitting him, we were able to drag him back to the center. So it is all good. And, what, 30 mil? Almost there. We're going to just block through these ogres as well. And there we go. So not too shabby. Anxious to see the time, but first off, let's see our disappointing rock. Oh yeah, it's Pooh. What a shame there. However, we came in at 12 minutes and 30 seconds, so definitely not as practiced or as smooth as Aramir's got it, but 12 minutes and 30 seconds for a Demon Lord spawn? That's pretty damn good farming right there, y'all. And as you see, 750 million gold as well. So there we go, the official Demon Lord speedrun right now. With some practice, you're going to get runs in under 12 minutes. Just crazy, crazy good. But thanks again, y'all. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with some more Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Thanks again. I'll see ya.